Watch this, read.
This is the book of Revelations, chapter 2 and verse 9.
What you got?
I know thy works.
Say, I know thy works. Read.
And tribulation.
Who's going through tribulation right now, bro? All those Jews, fake Jewish people going through tribulation. They own all the banks. They got all the money. Read.
And poverty.
And who's in poverty right now? Look around.
Yeah.
I want you to answer that. Look around. Who's in poverty? To answer.
We
We are, right? Read.
But thou art
You
rich.
know how we rich? You know how we rich? Because we promised the kingdom, brother. We promised the kingdom. Read.
And I know the blasphemy.
Okay, he said he know the blasphemy. What is blasphemy, brother? Lies. He know the lies.
That's right.
He know the lies of them. All they do is rape, rob, steal, and kill for everything that they got. Read.
Of them.
Of them, he said them. Okay, he didn't say us. Of them, read.
Of them which say they are
They
Jews.
saying they Jews, but what?
And are not.
And they not, brother. Read. What
But
are
are the synagogue of
they?
Satan.
The synagogue of Satan, brother. Satan.
C.O.L.
I got rolled on my beach, boy.
1 Thessalonians 5 and 5, we children of the light. Took the spirit from the body and laid it to the light. We keep them laws, statutes, and commandments, we the light. Back from the days of old just to get it right.
Difference between earth and world. It's a difference, brother. Did you know that? You didn't know that, did you? Give me Psalms 24 and 1. Let me show you something. Psalms 24 and 1. It's a difference between earth and world. Read.
This is the book of Psalms, chapter 24 and verse 1.
Read what you got.
The earth is the Lord's,
He said the earth is the Lord. Meaning this globe that we're in. Read.
and the fullness thereof.
Fullness thereof. Read.
The world.
Now it's a difference. Why he didn't say earth? He said earth and world, didn't he? Right. The world is a nation of people. The world is different nations of people. You have the animal world, the basketball world, the sports world, the fish world.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Read.
And they that dwell therein.
Everybody that's dwelling in this, those are the worlds, brother. Go back to Deuteronomy 28. Let me show you something. You finish that what you got.
And all these, Salaki. This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 2.
No, Salaki on that. Check this out. He said it was a blessing and a curse, right? Now, give me Deuteronomy 30 and 19. Let me show you something, brother. We have to come back to these laws, statutes, and commandments. We got to raise our children in righteousness. That's the only way they're going to be able to come out of the condition that we're in. When the Most High crack that sky, it's going to be terrible. Great and terrible. See what I'm saying? Watch this, read.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 30 and verse 19.
Read it.
I call heaven and earth to record this day.
Most High God said he called heaven and earth to record this day that we talking to you, brother. He recording this. Read.
Against you,
Against you, brother. Read.
that I have set before you life.
Life. He gave you life. What is life? The Most High Christ said, man should not live by bread alone, but by every word that proceeded out of the mouth of God. Read.
And death.
And what?
And death.
And death, brother. You got to choose life or death, right? Read.
Blessings.
And
curses.
Blessings and cursing, brother. But read.
Therefore choose
He
life.
said, choose life, brother. How you going to choose life? There you go, brother. That's it. That's the right answer, brother. Is that it on that? He said, choose life, brother. Follow the commandments. You see what I'm saying? Who did Christ say he was coming here to save? Okay.
This is very poor because you got kids.
And both thou and thy seed may live.
Seed. And thy seed. What is your seed, brother? Your children.
That's right.
The woman just what? Holds the baby, incubator. But the loins, the man's loins come from what? Your seed. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that makes sense to you, brother?
All the time.
I'm telling you, brother, these words right here, man, we're not speaking our own words, man. This is the Most High God's words, brother. You know, let me ask you a question, brother. How does the so-called black man come over to America?
Slave ships.
On ships, right? Let me show you something. That's recorded in the Bible. Because we broke the commandments. The Most High God punished us and put us on cargo transatlantic slave ships to come over here and serve our oppressors. That's what he did. And it's recorded in the Bible. Did you know that? You didn't know that, right? But you go to church on Sunday?
Nah,
You used to?
I know a lot of the Bible.
You know a lot in the Bible. But did you when you went to church, did your pastor ever tell you that the so-called black man came over here on transatlantic cargo slave ship? Did he tell you that? Watch this, read.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28 and verse 68.
Read it.
And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt.
He said Egypt. He said Egypt. Egypt is what? It has a symbolic meaning to it, brother. Well, if you ever watched that movie Charleston Heston, The Ten Commandments, right? When the children of Israel were being oppressed in Egyptian captivity, right?
Mm-hmm.
Then when he told Moses to tell Pharaoh to let my people go, why he didn't say let the Egyptians go? Everybody else that was over there, he said let my people go. So when he said my people, those were the children of Israel. When they walked out of Egypt, Moses raised up the staff, split the Red Sea. They walked out of there, right? They didn't need no boat, did they? Did they return back to Egypt? No. Nope. Okay, read it.
This is the book of Exodus, chapter 20, and verse 2.
Read it.
And God spake all these words, saying, I am the Lord thy
He
God,
said, thy God. There it is again, T-H-Y. That's a possessive pronoun. Read.
which have brought thee out of the land of Egypt,
Brought us out of Egypt. What?
out of the house of bondage.
Now, what does bondage mean, brother? Held captive. Slavery. Go back to Deuteronomy and put slavery in there with Egypt.
And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt slavery
And slavery.
again with ships.
With what?
With ships.
With what?
With ships.
We came over here on ships, brother. That's recorded in the Bible. Read.
By the way whereof I spake unto thee,
Same way Moses spoke it, it's the same way it happened, didn't it, brother? Read.
thou shalt see it no more
Ask
again.
your question. What did they say the so-called black man homeland is? Africa, right? Galatians 4 and 26. Let me show you something. Galatians 4 and 26. They said you said the so-called black. Well, they say when you got to say that they. All the other nations say the so-called black man homeland is Africa, right? So we're gonna give you the biblical definition. The biblical area that we come from is our homeland. Read what you got.
This is the book of Galatians, chapter 4 and verse 26.
What you got?
But Jerusalem,
No, Africa.
but
All
Jerusalem,
the other lands.
but Jerusalem,
But Jerusalem, brother, read.
which is above is
He
free,
said that's above is free. Which is what?
which is the mother of us all.
Jerusalem is the motherland, brother.
That's right.
That's where you come from. They're not fighting over Africa. Jerusalem is flowing with milk and honey. That's the motherland, bro. That's why so much turmoil and things over there in Jerusalem. Tel Aviv is the #1 gay, is the gay capital in the world. Tel Aviv. Those people that's over there occupying our land, you think those the real Jews?
Nah,
You don't think so, right? That's good. You don't think so because they call themselves Jewish. The ISH on anything means to what? To pertain to. That's like you call yourself, well, I'm blackish. Well, you acting childish. You see what I'm saying? So why they trying to act like they Jewish? Because they came down from the Caucasus Mountains to Georgia, Russia, the Ashkenaz. They just descendants of Japhet. Okay? Watch this, read.
This is the book of Revelations, chapter 2 and verse 9.
What you got?
I know thy works
Say, I know thy works. Read.
and tribulation.
Who's going through tribulation right now, bro? All those Jews, fake Jewish people going through tribulation. They own all the banks. They got all the money. Read.
And poverty.
And who's in poverty right now? Look around.
Yeah.
I want you to answer that. Look around. Who's in poverty? To answer. We are, right? Read.
But thou art
You
rich.
know how we rich? You know how we rich? Because we promised the kingdom, brother. We promised the kingdom. Read.
And I know the blasphemy.
Okay, he said he know the blasphemy. What is blasphemy, brother? Lies. He know the lies.
That's right.
He know the lies of them. All they do is rape, rob, steal, and kill for everything that they got. Read.
Of them,
Of them, he said them. Okay, he didn't say us. Of them, rich.
of them which say they are
They
Jews
saying they Jews, but what?
and are not,
And they not, brother. Read. What
but
are
are the synagogue of
they?
Satan.
The synagogue of Satan, brother. Satan means the adversary of God, brother.
That's right.
Did you know that? Satan means the adversary of God. Anything contrary to this Bible, they are the adversary of God, brother. So what you got to do, man, you got to come back to these laws, statutes, and commandments, man. Raise your children in righteousness, brother. You see what I'm saying? And we out here, man. We gonna come down here every month, once a month, man. These are people, they brothers down here, man.
brother.
You got another brother over there, Enoch. We're gonna come around here, me trying to wake up our people, man. It's time for us to wake up out of deep sleep. Romans 13:11 before you go. Watch this. One more before you go, man. It's time for us to wake up out of this deep sleep, man. We've been in 400 years. Been in the deep sleep. Time to awake. Read.
This is the book of Romans, chapter 13 and verse 11.
Read.
And that, knowing the time,
Knowing the time. The time is right now, brother. Read.
that now is high time
Paul said this over 2,000 years ago, brother. He said now is high time, brother. Read.
to awake
To
out
what?
of sleep.
To what?
To awake.
bring it out.
To what?
Wake out of
He
sleep.
told us to awake out of this sleep, brother. Read.
For now is our salvation
Nearer. Go ahead.
Nearer than when we
Our
believe.
salvation is nearer than when we believe, man. Give me Daniel 7 and 18 before I go. I'm gonna show you how we're gonna take the kingdom, brother. We supposed to be in rulership right now. But we broke the laws. We didn't keep the commandments. We have been set on the lower state. We got vagabonds ruling over us, brother. Watch how we gonna take the read.
This is the book of Daniel, chapter 7 and verse 18.
Read it.
But the saints of the Most High.
But the who?
But the saints of the Most High.
But the saints of the Most High. We the saints, brother. Look at us. Read.
Shall take the
What
kingdom
we gonna do?
Take the kingdom.
and possess the
Now
kingdom
you hold something in possession. That means you own it, right? Read.
forever.
How long?
Forever.
How long?
Forever.
How long?
Forever.
Read on.
Even forever. And ever.
That's how we gonna take the kingdom.
And ever.
All right, brother, man. Hey, love you, bro, man. We gonna be back, man. Hey, take heed, brother. Come.
John Donnie made the beat and no one
That all these curses, HIV, that all these curses, high blood pressure, that all these curses, diabetes, that all these curses, cancer, that all these curses, gout, that all these curses. Come on, bro. What nation of people lead in all these curses?